What's up, guys? We are live. We are back. We were gone for probably I think 2 or 3 weeks. I needed a little break. Been pretty busy. Just needed a break from doing my videos. But I'll be back every week from here on out. We have a pretty good card. We have Aspinwall versus Norman Dumont. Just like I always say, a lot of people don't like cards like this, but any time that we have UFC, it's awesome because this is one of the best sports. So happy to be here. I don't think a lot of people will be in here live. I couldn't really advertise this today. Basically, just I finished tape, so I decided I was gonna do it right now. So I only put it out on Twitter like 10 minutes ago. So more people will probably catch this, but yeah, man, can't wait to talk about this card. We won't even talk about the last card. I actually did not bet last card. Um, I passed from the card. I should have bet on Marino Rodriguez because I was going to, but I said I'm gonna chill. But yeah, man, just been pretty busy, man, and I'm excited to be back. Um, yeah, I'm on a little bit of a bad run right now too. I mean, I was like 11-1 on the last UFC events and contender series, and then now I'm on a 3-card losing streak, including the Johnny Walker card, and then the 2 last contender series. I lost on Aaron Jeffrey, and then I lost on Johnny Walker, and then I lost on Duncan last week, a couple days ago, which is a pretty terrible bet because I watched tape on that fight, but I really didn't watch that much tape on Slava. I thought that Duncan had way more experience and stuff, and I didn't really watch tape on Slava. I'll be honest, man. I watched like a highlight video, and I saw his last fight against that 3-20 guy or whatever, and he got hurt. So I'm like, Duncan should hurt him, but it's my fault. I watched a lot of tape of this card. I'm excited, and yeah, man, I'm excited to talk about this card. Look who it is. We got Rush in the chat. I like Rush. I like making fun of the guy because he's easy to make fun of. He's one of those guys that talks a lot of shit. He makes money, I guess, sometimes, but he also is like always out first in Mecca. So, Rush, you're a decent dude, but yeah, man, you're definitely kind of a bum. But shout out to Mecca. We're in Mecca 5. I'm in the next stage. I beat MMA KO last week, and this week I play Alex Ramirez. Not going to talk a lot of shit. He's beat me before, so I got to go in there and, bite my mouthpiece and beat him this time. So watched a lot of tape this card. I'm excited. I have going to be making 2 bets. We'll be talking about the later in the card. And yeah, man, you can talk about my losing bets, Rush, but I know you have a lot of losing bets too. I mean, we're bettors. We all have losing bets. If one person wants to say that they never had a losing bet, they're retarded because this is the betting business. You're going to have losing bets. And I love betting on UFC and I love betting on football too. So, like I said, took a break from both of the sports betting, but I'm back. And I'm ready to cash some bets. So let's talk about the first fight of this card. So first fight of the night, we got it's Tella Nunes versus Ariana Carnosoli. And yeah, man, we're actually starting with a bet, man. Like I mentioned, I haven't made my bets yet. I usually make them on Friday. In the past, I made them pretty early, but yeah, I like making them on like Friday. But anyways, so yes, first fight of the night, we got Nunes versus Carnelossi. I will be betting on Nunes here, man. I think that she's a good bet. She's the underdog. I feel like the only red flag with her is that she's facing a layoff. She had USADA she had USADA and all that stuff. We don't really know if it was for steroids or not. But if you look at her physique now, she still looks good. I think this is a good play for her. I feel like that she's way more technical than Carnosoli. I think Angela Hill. You watch that fight against Hill, she kind of picked her apart and got her out of there with a doctor stoppage. Carnosoli is more of like a brawler, kind of like a poor man's version in Andrade. Strong girl, but even her last fight against that Jap, yeah, man. I mean, she got hurt really bad in that fight, kind of dominated, and then the other chick just gassed really bad. Nunes is not going to gas. Nunes has really good cardio. And I feel like she's just really technical. Like the only red flag I feel like with her is the layoff and USADA. I mean, I think this is a good play for her. If you watch the tape, you should see that Carnelossi has power and stuff. But I mean, Nunes trains at ATT. She has really good head kicks, really good. Like I mentioned, good right hand, good knees in the clinch. I mean, I just think she's way more technical and she has the better cardio and great jab. The way you beat this girl is with grappling. You saw the fight with Angela Lee, or not Angela. Is that her name? Yeah, Angela Lee in ONE FC. I mean, Angela was getting picked apart terrible bad on the feet, and she had to take it down on the ground, get her out of there. I don't think Carnosoli can do that here. I got the girl that's more technical, and I can already tell that a lot of people are going to be on the other side because Carnosoli has UFC experience and all that stuff. But I mean, like I mentioned, she got dominated against Angela Hill, and then she beat a girl who is not really material UFC material in my opinion. I got to go with the girls more technical, and I think Nunes is good. She's been on the UFC climb for a while. I mean, she was supposed to fight a couple girls, but obviously, like I said, the USADA stuff. But this girl's been putting in work at ATT for a very long time. I feel like people don't realize how good this chick is, and if everything turns out good with the whole USADA thing, like she doesn't come out here and look super flat, then I think she should definitely win this fight. So I like Nunes. I think she's really technical, and the whole takedown defense thing here. I don't think Carnosoli can go out there and dominate her. Carnosoli is not a grappler, dude. The two strikers, and I got the girl that is more technical and has the better cardio. So, and if you watch the last fight, I already mentioned Carnosoli got hurt terribly, dude. I think that Nunes could crack her, man, get her out of there. So I got Nunes. I'll go with a decision or away finish. So next fight we got Dana Bacharao versus Brandon Davis. Yeah, man, we got the return of Brandon Davis here. It's a good fight. Pretty close fight too because both these guys are strikers. Davis is like 2-5 in the UFC. He has faced some pretty good competition in Zabit and Giga Chikazi. Both those were at featherweight. I mean, he's a natural bantamweight. His 4-fight win streak outside the UFC, I think two of them were at 45 and 35. This is at bantamweight, so Davis is definitely going to be the bigger dude out there. I feel like guys that beat Davis mix it up and have grappling and take him down. This is a pure striker versus striker matchup. Bacharao is 2-1 in the UFC. He's beaten two cans. Bacharao has a great straight left. I mean, that counter left hook is nasty. He knocked out Natividad and he knocked out Guido Canonetti. But in this fight, I feel like Davis has more tools in the feet. I think Davis can pick him apart, and I think Davis probably has the grappling advantage here. And I know Davis. Is hungry and he wants to be back in the UFC. I actually think this is a pretty decent matchup for him. So, he has the reach advantage. He's the bigger dude. He has more tools in the feet, nasty elbows, good boxing, good kicks, and I definitely think he has the wrestling advantage. So, I'll go with Brandon Davis here, man. It's a very close fight. I don't think I'm going to be betting him. Probably not. But, yeah, I got Brandon Davis for the upset. So next fight, we got Nate Landwehr versus Rudolph Klein. I'm very curious to see if anyone in the Mech is in the pick. Nate Landwehr, this is a pretty clear cut fight for me. Nate the Train, I mean, going in the UFC, I thought the guy could have potential. I'm sure a lot of people did too. But it looks like the guy's chin is just pretty much done. There's no way I can pick him here. I think that, Klein should go out there and get a first round KO. I mean, yeah, he disappointed last fight against Trezano. It was a very close fight, but I mean, Trezano's a lot better than Landwehr. And Klein has very good head kick, good left head kick, and a very good straight left. I mean, he's been practicing those knees, it looks like, on Instagram. I mean, I think he's going to get Landwehr out of there pretty fast. But, I mean, for some reason, he doesn't finish him, dude. I mean, could Landwehr maybe get it upset? I don't think so. So, I got Nate Landwehr getting smoked here, and I got Klein. Let me read this chat real quick. Let's see here. Touch, what's up? James, what's up, James? I know who James is. Rush. Jimmy's never won a bet. I bet TJ will be at chamber third time. We'll see, man. Johnny Walker. Yeah. Nunes is terrible? Wow, okay. I don't see that at all, but okay. Nunes is a better striker. Arlovski's the co-main. Pro picks allowed me to win enough money by a nice turkey. Thanks, Pro picks. Alex will beat you in the Mecca. Yeah, I mean, I think Alex is probably the favorite. I mean, Alex has a better track record in Mecca. But yeah, betting wise, definitely. I don't even think he bets. I mean, I'm not throwing any shade at him. I think that he's been doing really good. He's a good predictor. I mean, he won the Mecca and he had a good season last year too. But I do think I'll be in this week. I needed that break. I really did. I definitely think that I like I mentioned, needed it, and I'm back, and I'm ready for anything. So excited to have a winning week this week. Next fight, Lupita Godinez versus Juana Carolina. Yeah, the line's kind of crazy. I think Godinez is a pretty big favorite here, and she's the smaller girl. Based off size, obviously Carolina has the size advantage and stuff, but yeah, dude, matchup wise, got to go with Godinez here. I mean, she has a big grappling advantage, and I can't pick any chick that got subbed against Ariane Lipsky. So, yeah, I do think that Carolina's a better striker, but Godinez is a relentless girl. She's strong, big for the weight class. Good grappling, good pressure. I do think that she can get takedowns on Carolina. Didn't Botello take her down? Botello's a striker. She just gassed because she always gasses. But yeah, I got Godinez taking her down for sure and getting her out of there by submission. So I like Godinez here. Danny Roberts, Ramzan, Emeev. Going into this fight, I really wanted to pick and maybe even possibly even play hot chocolate here. But yeah, I can't do it. I got to pick Emeev here. I don't think Emeev. I think they're both fades. I definitely think Emeev's a fade. But he has a big grappling advantage here. 5-1 in the UFC. He's beating a lot of cans, but like I said, big grappling advantage. Roberts is 53% takedown defense. Silva took him down. Claudio Silva took him down. Zawad took him down. Nash took him down. Fucking Steele took him down. Coy, all these guys are taking him down. And he has no chin either, so I don't think Emeev can hurt him on the feet. But I mean, Emeev is a relentless grappler, good cardio. I think he takes him down and controls him. Yeah, he's in a lot of close fights, but I think Emeev's the better fighter, so I got Emeev here. Curious to see if anyone's going to pick hot chocolate. Andrew Sanchez, Bruno Silva is the next fight. Pretty good fight. I don't really know, who's on who in this fight. I feel like it could be split 50-50. But my opinion, I do think Silva should get the win. I think Andrew Sanchez really hasn't really been, grappling that much. I mean, the last time he got a takedown, I think I wrote this down, was like in May 2019, dude, against Barrio. I mean, his last 3 fights, he hasn't even got shot for a takedown. He took down James, and he took down Anthony Smith. But yeah, I mean, he gets Murdoch, didn't even shoot, didn't shoot on Vittori. I mean, he didn't shoot against Wellington, but he knocked him out. He has good movement and striking looking proof. Like, he knocked Wellington out with the right hand, but Wellington's not a good striker. I mean, I feel like even if he tries to take down Silva, yeah, he's been tubbed like 5 times, a lot in the past, but BJJ black belt, hard to control. Silva, I think, just annihilates him on the feet. More power. I think he's a better striker. And Sanchez has that bad chin, but he also has bad cardio. So I got Bruno Silva here, man. I think he touched that chin and gets him out of there. First fight of the main card, Julian Marquez, Jordan Wright. I feel like a lot of people here are going to think that I'm going to be picking Jordan Wright here and all this stuff. But, yeah, man, I'm going to be picking Julian Marquez here. I do think that, Wright has good striking. I never said he didn't. I just think this is one of those matchups where he has, not a good chin. He's been knocked out twice. His cardio sucks. Yeah, Marquez is sloppy and, a fade. I mean, the dude looked like shit against Patola, let's be honest. Patola was dominating him, bro. And I bet on Patola there. I mean, dominating that fight. But then Patola quit, like he always does. And Marquez has a good ground game. I mean, he's a blue belt, but nasty jiu-jitsu, dude. All of his wins, I think, are by sub. So you can beat him with the grappling, though, because Alessio did, and also Matolo did. But Jordan Wright's not going to go out there and out grapple him. I think he took down Checo, but I don't think he's going to. I don't think he can take down Marquez. On the feet, Marquez has more power. Marquez has the cardio advantage. Great chin. I know Alves hurt him, but Marquez is tough. Good right hand. Good pressure. I think Marquez hurt Jordan Wright and gets him out of there. So I got Julian Marquez with the KO. Got an important phone call right now, but damn it. Am I going to do something? Hold on real quick, guys. This is an important phone call. Hold up. All right. Sorry, guys. One of my best friends is going through some shit right now, so I had to answer. Anyways, back on this fight. Yeah, I got Marquez. Next fight, we got Menin Furio versus Bueno Silva. Man, taking this 2-week break or 3-week break, I really realized, dude, that I love betting, bro. This is a good hobby, man. Betting's fun, bro. Definitely have to put in research though, because if you don't put in research for betting, it's gonna be hard to win. Gotta find the time, guys. That's my advice to you guys. Do research, because if you just do this shit and you're half-ass, it really shows, man, that you got to put research in this shit, dude. You have to. Anyways, yeah, I like Furio here. I think these are two strikers, dude. Striker versus striker. I think Furio has the grappling advantage for sure. But yeah, she's the better striker. I feel like she's a good prospect, dude. Silva's slow and she's like a brawler. Furio is more of like a fucking technical fucking technician, but she also has heavy hands. Like, I think Furio is the more technical striker. I think she has more power. Yeah, Silva can bang and she's a brawler and stuff, and has a good right hand and all that stuff and a good jab. But Furio has good kicks and nasty right hand, nasty straight left, speed advantage, the grappling advantage, more volume. I got Furio here, man. I think she makes it look pretty easy too. Next fight, Jim Miller, Eric Gonzalez. I went in this fight really wanting to fucking play and bet Eric Gonzalez because, let's be honest, Jim Miller's a fade. He's at the end of his career. He's old. But, yeah, man, you watch tape on Gonzalez, dude. The guy's taking this on short notice, number one. Number two, I mean, he's been subbed twice. You watched the fight with Rafa Garcia a couple years ago. Garcia dominated him, bro, on the ground. Like, dominated him, dude. I think Jim Miller can get takedowns here. The thing with Jim Miller is he gasses, bro, bad. So if he doesn't get that first round finish, he could definitely lose. But I still think he can do it, dude. I think Jim Miller, has a nasty fucking ground game. He has good grappling. He can strike too. He beats guys that are kind of on the level as Eric Gonzalez. He beats, the Jason Gonzalez of the world, the Roosevelt Roberts of the world. Very close fight with Pachel. Close fight with Selecki, I believe, too. So, yeah, I definitely think that Gonzalez is going to lose here. So I got Jim Miller with upset with the finish. Next fight, co-main event, Andre Arlovski, Felipe. Yeah, this is a good fight, dude. I really before tape, I was, pretty confident in Felipe here. After tape, I'm still going to pick him. I want to bet on him really bad, but it's crazy, bro, because Arlovski was like such a fade, bro, in the past. Like, the dude's been knocked out so many times. He hasn't been knocked out in a while, and he's actually been doing pretty good, bro. Like, 3-1 in his last 4. The last 3 wins that he has, though, I do think Felipe's better. Like, yeah, Felipe's in very close fights, but he's pretty good prospect, bro. He has good pressure. I think that he has, good boxing. I think he can hurt Felipe. He has good cardio, too. Both of you guys have good cardio. Andre's cardio looked on point against Sherman. Sherman hurt him and won the first round and looked good, but Sherman gasses every fight. I don't think Felipe's in the gas. I think Felipe can keep up the pace and He has great chin, more durable dude. I think that he has a good straight left and the speed advantage and good weight kicks. And Arlovski has a good right hand and good jab. It's a close fight. Good movement for Arlovski. That's one thing that I've noticed too. But yeah, I got Felipe here. Main event of the evening. We got Aspen Ladd versus Norma Dumont. I like this play. I'm pretty confident in this play. Honestly, like I tell you guys all the time, I like when I'm on the other side. A lot of people, dude, on MMA Twitter, and I'm sure in this chat, are all over Norma Dumont here. I don't see it. I think this is a good play for Aspen Ladd. I get it, guys. She missed weight last fight. You know, she missed weight. It was just like a week ago and all this stuff. But if she looks good in the scales, I think she will. I think this is a good spot for her. She even said in an interview today that she might be taking more fights at 45. Guys, who has Dumont fought? She hasn't fought anyone, and she hasn't fought really any good grapplers. Yeah, Spencer's no slouch. She's a tough soccer mom, but she does not have the wrestling guys that Ladd has. She has a good jiu-jitsu game, but come on, guys. You guys are telling me that she's on the same level as Ladd? Like, dude, Ladd is one of the best grapplers, I feel like, in the 135-pound division. Now in the 145-pound division. She's relentless, bro. Like, the girl just has very good pressure, very good ground pound. I get it, Dumont's a brown belt, but Dumont has not fought any wrestlers, dude, at all, ever. This is a huge test for her. Ladd has good cardio. Her striking is not bad. She has a good straight left. You just watched the fight with Eubanks. They were going at it. Ladd has a great chin. I know GDR caught her and all that, but is Dumont the striker that GDR is? Dumont has no wins by KO. Yeah, Dumont's the better striker. I will say that. Dumont has the striking advantage. Good weight kicks, good straight left. She can bang for sure. But make no mistake about it, Megan Anderson knocked her out. I mean, this is a pure grappler versus striker matchup. And I think Ladd is just relentless, dude. She's taken down everybody besides GDR. And I don't see how she can't take down Dumont, dude. I get it. Dumont's the bigger girl, but Ladd's huge, man. Going to be huge for 45 too. Ladd is so fucking strong too. I think a lot of people are counting her out here, dude. And I don't get it, dude. Aspen Ladd is the real deal. You guys are 100% forgetting about her, man. If she gets her down too, it could be over, dude, because her ground and pound, dude, is vicious, dude. One thing I like about Aspen Ladd is when she gets you hurt, she goes for the kill. She's a finisher, man. I mean, this chick is heavy on top. She's strong as fuck too. Yeah. And one thing I like about her too is she has good cardio, and I get it. She's never been 5 rounds, but Dumont hasn't either. Dumont gets pretty bad in that third against Spencer. I can't see how Ladd can't go 5 rounds here. I don't think it goes 5 rounds. I think Ladd gets her down, gets her out of there. Good ground game as well. Yeah. And like I said, she has a good jab and a good straight left. Her striking's not bad. I just think that the grappling's there all day. We haven't seen Dumont fight, a good wrestler. This is a huge test too. So thinking that Dumont can stuff against arguably one of the best grapplers in the division, who's taken out everybody she's fought besides one fight against one of the best fighters in the division, GDR, who caught her. Like, is Dumont going to do that early? I don't think so. Dumont hasn't knocked out anybody, guys. I mean, GDR is notorious for fucking striking. Aspen Ladd is the real fucking deal. And I think she's relentless too. She really is. She is a great grappler. And a lot of people are disrespecting her here. And I don't see it. I think this is easy money. I think Aspen Ladd goes out there and finishes her early in this fight. And I am going to be there excited, screaming for Aspen Ladd because I think she's a good fighter. I think she would smoke Miesha Tate. I think that she beats a lot of girls in the division. And I think this is a great matchup. I mean, no one even knew who Dumont was 2 fights ago. She was a fucking bum getting smoked against Megan Anderson. She's not a bum. I think that she's no slouch. I think that she's talented. I think she's a good fighter. But I think that she's biting way too much right now. I don't think this is a good matchup for her. I think she's taking a huge step up in competition. Now she's fighting one of the best fighters in the division at 35 and at 45, and one of the best grapplers we've seen in women's, MMA in a long time. Aspen Ladd is for real. And you guys are going to see that here. Aspen Ladd. I'm going to go with the first round TKO. So there you guys go. Those are my picks. Yeah, so my picks for the Mecca, I got Aspen Ladd, I got Felipe, I got Jim Miller, I got Fiorot, I got Marquez, I got Silva, I got Emeev, I got Godinez, I got Klein, I got Davis and I got Nunes. Bets. I'll be betting on Aspinwall. I'll be betting on Nunes. Those are my 2 bets. Do what you want with that. Follow, fade. Just shouting out the Greek. I'm back. I'm excited to be back. I can't wait to have a winning night this week. All you guys are going to see that Aspinwall is a real deal. Peace.